Howdy folks. At the end of our previous YouTube video, Joann and I were spending time together at the famous Fort Santiago in Manila, which is still standing from 330 years ago when it was built. It has a rich historical value, and for only a couple of dollars, it's really worth seeing when you're in Manila to go explore around the grounds, the courtyard, and all the fortifications. And I would recommend this as for anybody that's in Manila. It's really a great place to check out. After leaving Fort Santiago, Joann and I stepped out into the streets of Manila to do a little more exploring and check out the rhythm and the pulse of the city and see some more sights. Also, Joann wanted to go visit the Manila Cathedral, so we set out to explore that as well.
So here we are, we got in out of the heat, we got out of church, across the street, and we're in for a mocha, a white mocha, and a chocolate shake to kind of chill and take it easy. Right on?
Yes, hi. Papasok ka ba bukas?
Galingan mo na lang. Kasi kahit taglit lang, parang walang kasama ng kaibigan. Tapos sabi mo lang ako, panatang ulit at babalik kami ulit.
Right, babe?
So folks, prior to my flying out and meeting Joann, I had contacted the Philippine National Arm Wrestling team, and because I have competed professionally off and on over the years, I thought it would be great to hook up with the team and get in a great practice. Well, guess what? It turned into so much more. So much more.
Ready, go!
So the Philippine arm wrestling team got together and decided to match me up with their top guy. Not just anybody, but Mark Ben, the best in the Philippines and the best in all of Asia. What a great honor to be able to have a match from the very top guy. I was very honored, and I accepted the challenge, and I thought it would kind of spice up the vacation a little bit. And it might be some extra entertainment for Joann. So win or lose, hey, I just went in there to give it my best. Welcome to the Super Match of 2020, January 9th, featuring myself, Alan Bown, versus the prominent Mark Ben, who is the Asian champion and the Philippine champion. Say hi to the folks on YouTube.
What's up, guys?
What have we got here? So I found some video on Mark from his other arm wrestling experiences. This isn't the first time he's been challenged of guys coming into the Philippines to take their shot at him. But man, after checking out the footage on him, I was super impressed. He's done really well. He's got a great career already established. He's even had an impressive win against a top champion from the U.S. here named Mike Wolf. So I knew I definitely had my work cut out for me with Mark Ben. So I was very well impressed with the Philippine arm wrestling team and how organized they were. They had their own video photographer set up. I was professionally interviewed. They had a nice professional arm wrestling table. Their head referee was very well trained and very well qualified, named Simon. Very well organized.
Come on, go.
Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. So congratulations is in order for Mark Ben. He wins 3 matches. I win 1. So he takes the official super match title. We had a great time, and I was really glad for him too. He had a lot of family and friends and supporters there. It was a big deal, and I was happy that it worked out for him. Afterwards, we decided to do a little more pulling. I won a couple matches and against him, and then he turned around and won a couple of matches against me, and it was all unofficial, but it came down to this 5th and final match. We decided to go for the tiebreaker here and go for the gusto. So here I am back at the room, not feeling that good. Some medicine, taking care of me, really nice.
You want also?
Take it.
Just one cup. We don't have oops. Say 2 cups of that. One more. Gotcha.
Dr. Loyola, thank you so much.
Yeah, my shirts. It's really nice.
We have something special that we do called elevator kisses.
Let's go.
Oh, the door's open. So folks, shortly from now, we will be checking out of the Holiday Inn Express here in Manila, and Joann and I will be ready to board Cebu Airways, and we'll head into Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. So the adventure takes a new twist. So we had all these plans to go to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, tickets purchased, we had events. I had tickets to go to Saigon Heat basketball, we had courtside seats, we had tickets to go up to the Sky Tower, the tallest building in Asia, do the Heineken tour. We were gonna do the dinner cruise on Saigon River, everything was paid for, and reservations at the Saigon River Hotel, which was a top of the line 5-star hotel. But we have a little problem. When we got to the airport, we came, a couple hours early. As it turns out, there is quite a bit more than I envisioned as far as trying to get a Filipina girl out of the country. The next thing to know, we're like hauled into immigrations and interviewed separately, interviewed together, filling out forms. And then this was after we had to wait an hour before it was our turn. And then they grilled Joann on a bunch of questions about what are you doing, who is this guy, why are you going to Vietnam, and how do you know him, and what's his mother's maiden name, and what color is his eyes, and what's the name of his kids, and
Your
you know,
kids too.
to her credit, I mean, you held up pretty
Yes.
good. You know? So then what happened? They called me in, right?
Yeah, they called you for the interview also.
Yep.
If our relationship is real.
She said, and she looked me right in the eyes too, like just like very intense. I mean, it was like, wow, this is really intense, you know? What is Joann's sister's name? I didn't know what was going on. I thought, why would she want to know what your sister's names are? But I went ahead and answered, you know, Geraldine, Josephine, Marianne, Arlen, and, you know, Janeth, and everybody I could remember, and other questions and stuff that...
Showing our pictures together.
Yeah, that's right.
Family pictures with you and the kids.
Yeah. So we got quite the grilling, and when it was all over, our airplane had long since taken off. So we went to see Cebu Pacific Air about rebooking, and they wanted to gouge us for like 8 times the flight rate that we had paid for.
Yes, it's horrible.
You know,
Horrible
this was a
price.
2-hour flight to Vietnam. It was only 5,000 pesos for the 2 of us. You know, that's with extra fees for the extra bag we was checking down below and everything. Taxes out the door. The next thing you know, I mean, this is shooting up over 50, 60,000 pesos. And so we were just so upset. We just left, got a grab taxi, and found a hotel here. What is this place called?
Red Doors?
Red Doors?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah. The Red Doors for 45 US a night. So it was a big step down from what we were staying in. But to Joann's credit here, she's a trooper through it all. And we both kept our composure and kept our patience. And now I understand there's a big process involved. If you want to take a Filipina girl on vacation and leave the country, you better show up to the airport like 3 to 4 hours early, because this immigration thing takes a long time and a lot of forms and everything before they're comfortable knowing that I'm not taking her to some other country to pimp her out, or for her to overstay her visa, or for her to jump ship, you know, and things like that, all these concerns that they have. So it's a lengthy interview process. But anyways, we're regrouping. What are we gonna do today? Where are we going?
We're going to Subic. Plan B is going
Plan
on.
B, that's right. Subic Bay. We're gonna go check that out. There's a place called the Arizona Resort
Ah, yes.
right on the beach. So we're regrouping, and we'll have some videos that will follow. Sounds
Yes, I can tell you.
good. Let's go.